pacing back and forth.
This video has been brought to you by OneFootball, the app that gives you football news all over the world from 160 different leagues in 16 different languages. And this is the OneFootball app. As you can see, our teams are up here at the top. It's playing Crystal Palace. You've got news, so the latest news regarding football, anything to do with football, transfer talk, and of course there's videos from around the world. So guys, make sure you go down to the description below and make sure you download the app.
Hello everyone, it's John back again, and Everton are currently winning 2-1 away to Newcastle at St James's Park. I've started this video now. There's 2 minutes to go of injury time in a performance that it was a bit of a funny game. Both teams had parts in the game where, you know, it was them and then it was Everton, it was Newcastle, it was Everton. But what I will say is, over the last month since Marco Silva got the bully, what Duncan's brought into this team, and now Carlo Ancelotti is carrying it on, the confidence in the team is just like the best I've seen it for a long time, you know. And every player knows his job. Every player knows his job. He's fighting for the shirt. And I'll be honest with you, if you watch my videos up until 6 weeks ago, when I first come on the channel 5-6 weeks ago, all very negative. This is the most confident I've been about an Everton team for a long time. Don't get me wrong, you know, we're not world class. We're definitely not Barcelona, fucking Real Madrid or what have you. But there's a fighting spirit there now. Carlo Ancelotti got his substitution spot on today. He made the substitutions at the right times. He brought Fabian Delphine, who's done really well since he come on. Tom Davies has had a good game. But, you know, Newcastle did start this game out the blocks, to be fair. And there was a few things that worried me earlier on in that first 10 minutes. You know, there was Almiron, I think his name is, was getting behind Michael Keane. There's a minute to go now. Michael Keane was, you know, getting turned inside out, and the team selection worried me. Only at the back, as soon as I see Michael Keane, because I thought, you know, with the pace of Almiron, and, you know, Andy Carroll's very strong and what have you, you know, what a shit house he is as well. He's all right giving it out, but he can't take it. Diving today. Sorry to break into DB. He's got the ball out on the right. No one in the middle, throw into Everton. That's time up now. So we'll just probably see this throw in, and the whistle will go for another 3 points at Everton, unbeaten in 5, apart from obviously the penalties against Leicester, but we're unbeaten in 90 minutes the last 5 games. Carlo Ancelotti's come in, and, you know, he hasn't had many training sessions, but he's actually got his team selection spot on. You know, we made 5 changes today, and, you know, they've all worked, and it's so positive at the minute. And, you know, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but what I've seen today from Everton, this is our Everton back now. And, you know, if we can go on a run, Everton have just won the game 2-1, get in there. Dominic, Calvert-Lewin shaking the shirt like that to the fans, absolutely buzzing at the minute with this Everton team. So as I said, going back to the game, first 10 minutes, Newcastle come out the blocks, and as I said, it did worry me the way they were getting round the back. And speaking to Michael at half time, they probably should have had a penalty. You know, if Almiron goes down, which we probably screaming at our players to go down for, he probably gets a pen, you know. But after 10 minutes, Everton did come into the game, and we had a couple of corners. One resulted in our first goal. Bit of a scramble, bouncing around, what have you know. And Calvert-Lewin's there again. Before he put it in, I think there was a double block by, is it De Brackford or whatever his name is, but, you know, he put it in. He was in the right place at the right time. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin, for me, and I'll put my hand on my heart now, and I've slagged Dominic Calvert-Lewin off, and now I'm eating my words. I am eating my words, because he is the most improved player this season. Duncan got a tune out of him. Ancelotti's doing the same. From reports that we've seen, Ancelotti absolutely loves him. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin's becoming the centre forward that Everton fans have wanted to see for a long time. Today he covered every blade of grass. You know, he was winning the ball, he was holding it up, he was winning headers, and it was just a fantastic performance by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Moise Keane as well created a chance quite early on. He loses his mark and he runs in round the back and he's through. I think he could have took another touch, to be fair. He probably could have took another touch. But then he tees it across. Walcott has a shot and it takes a deflection off the defender. And looking at the angles from the replays, it was going in. So you can put it down to a good block. But I thought Theo Walcott, he could have done better. You know, then we go to a push on Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Now, I will guarantee you, if that push is on Firmino, Salah or Mane, they're getting a penalty. They're getting a penalty. For me, that was a penalty all day long. But we didn't get it. You know, but what I'm noticed with this team, every Everton player now, since Duncan's come in, you know, when Ancelotti's took over, they all know their job. They all know their job. They're fighting for each other. But what I will say is the team spirit is oozing out of this Everton team at the minute. Absolutely oozing out of it. You know, and then, you know, next thing, Newcastle scoring, VAR come in our favour today. It come in our favour. You know, it was offside, but you know, I think it was Almiron again has a shot on the turn. It's the post, comes out to Andy Carroll. Fucking twat. Love to play against him. I swear to God, I'd smash his head in. And rightly so. It was ruled offside. But you know, we're starting to get decisions now that, you know, we deserve, because we've had VAR decisions against us early in the season that we didn't get, but we're getting them now. But what I will say, that, you know, the second half start and Everton were on the front foot again. The ball falls straight to, I think it was Moise Keane after a move on the break. You know, Moise Keane has a shot. It was a good save by the keeper. You know, Moise Keane's running in, only the keeper to beat. He comes rushing out at him. Probably hard to lift it over him, but the keeper's up like that, so we probably could have put it under him. I don't know, you know, but Moise Keane deserved a goal today. I thought, you know, he played well today. I think it was only his third start for us. But he deserved a goal, you know, and he gave a shift, and then Ancelotti makes the changes, you know, but and then, you know, I think Delph come on, but, you know, Newcastle bring it back to 1-1. It was a bit of a soft one, to be honest with you. What I will say is, why the hell is Sigurdsson marking Andy Carroll? Why is Sigurdsson marking Andy Carroll? So Andy Carroll jumps up, wins the header, falls, smashed in by Shah. Good finish by Shah, to be honest with you. And then Everton go 2-1 up. You've got Richarlison, probably the first thing he really done. I thought he was quite quiet. Bit lucky, wins the ball on the byline. You know, a couple of deflection, bounces off a couple of players, the Newcastle players, bounce back off him, breaks to him, he runs down, runs at Newcastle, puts it across. Dominic Calvert-Lewin wasn't the sweetest of touches, don't get me wrong. He puts it in, and it was a bit of a bobble. But, you know, it's 2-1. And then, as I say, I'll go back to the substitutions. You know, he brought Coleman on. I thought Coleman done well when he come on. Special mention for Tom Davies today as well. I thought Tom Davies put a great shift in today. But, you know, onwards and upwards, Blues. And I was saying to Michael, there's no reason why, if we can put a run together, we can't finish in that top six. And, you know, because, you know, it shows how poor the league is this season. I don't think anyone wants that top four. We'll have to put an almighty run together to get that, which, I can't see us getting top four. But top six is well in our grasp. We need to put a run together. We play Man City New Year's Day. They're no great shapes. We're unbeaten now in 5, as I said, apart from the penalties. Unbeaten in 90 minutes, last 5 games. So there's no reason why we can't go into Manchester City full of confidence, which we're showing now. So I'm going to leave it there. My man of the match has got to go to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And as I said, I've slagged him off a lot, to be fair. And, you know, seen a lot of Evertonians who have said Lewin's not you know, one of their favourites and what have you. But credit where credit's due. Dominic Calvert-Lewin again today, an immense performance. 2 goals to show for it. So I'm giving my man of the match to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Anyway, thanks for watching. Any comments you want to leave on the video, leave them at the bottom. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. And I think Michael's doing the match preview for Man City. I will do the match reaction. So I'll see you then. Have a good one.